What's up, everybody? Yeah, you got some weak dudes in the truth, proclaiming to be in the truth. Meanwhile, I'm living a life that's designed for the righteous. You know, I'm full, I'm not thirsty. I got food, clothing to place on my backity back. I got a nice, comfortable, plush mattress I'm laying on, and I have a roof over my head and a job and very soon my own vehicle. Now, how did I get to this place? I had to lose everything. But I didn't falter. I didn't fall. I didn't buckle under the pressure of a camp leader who tried to sabotage my life. I'm not going to say any names that the Israelite community is familiar of, because, then they'll ban me. Then they'll try to do what they've been doing. So let's just say Jonathan. Or John Doe. Because you're a nobody. But, let's call him John Doe. So John, not Zion, John, nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence that they have the same name, Jonathan, Zion, John Doe. They're all three irrelevant. Like, weak names. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about one man's cowardice. Yeah. Because you knew that if I had any indication that you were doing what you were doing right where you film your videos, I would have knocked you the fuck out. You know that. That's why you've been avoiding me. That's why you called the police when I just said I wanted to talk. You knew I wanted to talk. You knew I wanted to talk. Yeah. You knew I wanted to talk. I ain't have no weapons. What you calling the cops for? You rolled your window up because you ain't have nothing to say. When I told you, you was actively blocking me from speaking to my wife. Then you said I wasn't. Then when the police came, it's she don't want to be around him. Which, we can't do that in the truth. That's not biblical in any capacity. Then you wanted to turn around and be like, we need to do this, we need to do this. No, motherfucker, you need to get your spirit in order. You're out of line. According to the scripture. You're off. You trespassed. You sinned. But you want to act like you don't sin. One of the things is you got to ask yourself if you're in that school, do I have any integrity? Because all the people with integrity done left the school. Then you got to ask yourself, why isn't this man addressing him? I mean, if he was innocent, he would just say he was innocent. See, guilty people run, hide, and tuck tail. Innocent people, they say no, tell the truth, and tackle issues head on. Unlike you, Jonathan. Or should I say John Doe? You gotta ask yourself, why does John Doe feel so threatened that he gets offline? Oh, SOW. Have y'all had a Sabbath class this week? Online? See, if I'm still a member of this school, I'm asking myself these questions. Why doesn't anybody from those councils speak up? When it was proven in these councils that this man, supposed to be the leader of the school, supposed to be a counselor and a priest, why doesn't he tackle these issues head on? Why am I such a threat? Why is he running? Why didn't we have a Sabbath class? This would I be asking myself if I was still in that school. What makes this man so dangerous where you don't want to publicly address him or take on the challenge? See, you were so confident in the beginning. And you portray yourself to be so pure. But you don't never speak on your dirt. You want to know why? Because you was a weak ass ninja from the streets. Ninja of the world. You ain't no real man of the word. You ain't no real man of the Bible. You're a weak, insignificant footnote. Yeah. You're weak. You're compromised. You're crooked. You're an idolater. And an adulterer. You're a predator. You preyed on Samaya. See, you think Samaya's stupid. She's not stupid. She made a mistake. Because you are a predator. You spoke to her and validated her in ways she felt she needed. Okay? She never looked at you as someone she wanted to spend her future with. You took advantage of her because you wanted to get at me because I had my own business. Let's be clear. Fuck boy. You took advantage of the fact that we had a new relationship and she's still learning relationships. She wasn't aware of your manipulation and how you dangled stability or instability in her face to make her think she was gaining something. I talked to my friend Stacy, who been through the same situation, and he says he knows without a shadow of a doubt that you fucked her. He said, I've been in that exact same situation, Taj. I know for a fact. He started naming me details only I would know. Only I would know. How did this stranger named Stacy know your character, Zion? You want to know how he knows? Because he's dealt with bitch ass niggas like you. Cowards. So now you feel threatened because I'm putting the truth out there. So now you want to shadow ban me, you little bitch. You little faggot bitch. You dick in the booty hole bitch. Keep banning me. Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Keep going to the white man like you normally do. Keep going to the other side behind closed doors, but then want to stand up on the podium and say that you're an Israelite and you're for the Israelite. No, you're an agent, nigga. You inserted yourself in my marriage and you didn't want to pay for it, so your bitch ass is hiding now. Your bitch ass is hiding because you stepped into another man's household and you knew I was gonna fucking beat your ass into the ICU for crossing me. For crossing the lines. I already knew your ass was trying to approach, bitch. I already knew your ass was a fucking slimy ass snake trying to approach my household, and I gave you warnings. I gave you clear boundaries and you crossed them, and now you running like a little bitch because you got caught crossing my boundaries. Mr. Man of Authority, Mr. Leader, Mr. High and Mighty, Mr. 5'4", or should I say 4'11", small, envious, jealous, insecure, little fucking midget. You knew I was gonna stick my foot in your ass, bitch. You knew you had to sneak and do what you did, bitch. You ain't have no fucking balls to do what you did on the humble. You couldn't have did that on the humble. You couldn't have across my life, my family like that out in the open. See, niggas like me, I'll take your bitch, nigga, in front of your face. I ain't gotta sneak around and do it. But niggas like you rely on manipulation. And I don't do that because I'm not under the spirit of Jezebel like you. That's why I call you a homosexual. Because really, you are. You wanted to have sex with my wife. Which means you wanted to have sex with me, you faggot. Yeah. Let's be clear. You knew me. Not that that makes any difference. But I know you're gay. I know it's gonna come out sooner or later. I know you're gay, nigga. Yeah. That's the big secret. That's the big bombshell. Fuck Samaya, you're a homosexual. dressed up as a priest. Fucking Shaquat. Yeah, I know. And when I see you, I'm gonna treat you like the bitch you are. I'm gonna fucking, if I'm not able to put my hands on you, I'ma spit a huge loogie in your fucking face. You like that shit, you freaky ass, fake, performative, false prophet, con artist, slithering snake. If you meet this guy, if you've never met Zion, wait till you meet him. Wait till you meet him and view his character. And you tell me how you view him. His pompous, arrogant, think he's fucking smooth, and he's fucking corny. And you got a complex. Because around real men, you know you don't stand up. You know around real men, you feel insecure. I just wanted to drop that message. Because you got these bitch ass niggas complaining and whining and bitching and, oh, he said this, please stop his video, he did that, please stop his video, to this white man. But if you're a SOW member and you happen to stumble across this, and you're in Rochester, New York, or whether you're in Texas, or whether you're in VA, ask yourself, why hasn't, if Taj is lying, a member of their camp for 3 years, ain't never been known for lying, ain't never told a lie, why all of a sudden he just gonna switch up character? Mind you, I'm still in the scriptures. Why would he have some type of demonic spirit on him that will possess him to just go and tell a lie on another brother? Walk away from the school. Just think about it. Unless something was going on, why would I just walk away from the school? Because mind you, they didn't kick me out. I walked away. Walk away from the school. See the patterns and put 2 and 2 together and call it out and it all be a lie. If it was a lie, just think about it as a SOW member. Anytime you come up against the truth, you're gonna get dismantled. We've seen that time and time again. People on the streets come up against this truth. They come up against this truth and they're not able to withstand it. You know, the weight, the sheer weight, the magnitude is too heavy. You can't defeat the truth with a lie. So if everything I'm saying is a lie, my nigga, just dismantle it. Just shut it down. Simple. But you can't, because you know it's the truth. You know I have facts. You know the facts are undeniable. You know there's too many facts. That's what you do know. That's what you do know. You know that. That's why you don't want to face me. Because I have the truth. You don't have the truth. You don't have the truth. I have the truth. That's why you're running and tucking tail. And that's why you can't take it. Because you a bitch. Say it. Say it, I'm a bitch. Cause you is a bitch. You a faggot, dick in a booty hole, midget ass bitch.